Hello there everyone and welcome. My name is Waffles the Asian Yen Bear, and today we're here to talk about what's coming next now that the anniversary is over. For those of us on global, we're about to enter the period of the year where there are so many good banners and we really won't have a lot of time to save. So hopefully in that first half of the year, you guys were good little beans and you saved tons of stones. Hopefully during the anniversary, you saved all the stones you got during then. And so you are ready to go for the rest of the year. If not, you may have to prioritize a little, and that's why having this information might be kind of helpful for you guys, because Dokkan tends to follow kind of a pattern. Global, especially in the first half of the year, can be a little bit more random, but usually the second half of the year follows a pretty similar pattern. So let's get into it. Of course, you guys may have already seen on Twitter that they've teased the worldwide celebration is coming within the next week, depending on when I actually get this video up, but I think within the next week, and it's going to be Namek Saga themed, so that's going to be pretty cool. So last year, basically, if you guys don't know, the worldwide celebration is just to celebrate like downloads. Before it used to be the 200 million download, 250 million download, 300 million download celebration, but last year they rebranded it to worldwide celebration just so they wouldn't have to keep counting, I guess. Who knows? But basically you treat it like a second anniversary. Part 1 is going to have 2 new Dual Dokkan Fest LRs with great banners. Those are going to be awesome. Because this is a simultaneous celebration with JP, you might not have as good a discounts as you do on global normally, but it is still going to be a good banner, and I highly recommend summoning on this. So again, hopefully you have stones saved. If not, you can still enjoy summons with this Dokkan Fest banner, which is going to look a little different this year because it's going to be updated with units from last year. But basically, you're going to get some sort of reward. Usually it's tickets. Last year it was Memorial Dragon Stones, but you're going to get tickets to summon on this banner based on how many stones you spent over the past year. And this banner here is going to have a lot of the old Dokkan Fest units. So if we take a look just quickly at the last year banner, you see you've got stuff from Namek Saga Goku. I mean, these are generally pretty old units, but they update them every year with like the year before's units, if I remember correctly. So if you're missing any units, this is generally a good place to go. And again, it's free summons. It's just based on how much you've spent already. So I highly recommend doing it. You're pretty much always going to do that. There's no problem with it, but that is going to be at least one way where you're going to be able to summon. Then when we get to part 2 in the second half, you're going to get a TOP legendary LR banner, a legendary LR banner. That's the word. But we're going to get a TOP LR banner with a new LR. And honestly, I can tell you right now, it's probably not going to be what you want to summon on. I would say mainly you're going to be focused on the 2 new Dual Dokkan Fest LRs because their banners are probably going to be a little bit better. If we want to just take a look at the Goku and Vegeta and the Bootangs banner, you can already see we've got LR Gohan, LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, LR Gogeta, and LR Bootang. So you had 4 Dokkan Fest LRs, same thing over here. So of course that's going to be updated with some very, very good units. Now, after that, we're going to get into October and November. And October is going to be mostly a filler month. We don't really know exactly what we're going to get. But over the past 2 years, Global Dokkan has had a very good Halloween banner. Now, they tend to change it a little bit, but it's usually been based on the most malevolent clan, wicked bloodline, whatever you want to call it, the Frieza units, the cooler units. But this year, I'm expecting that we're going to see STR Vegeta there, and that's going to be more of a hunch, but it seems like they use Halloween to drop whatever very good Dokkan Fest that we have at the time. Last year was Physical Frieza, year before that STR Cooler. So I think this year, we're going to see probably STR Vegeta since he hasn't come out yet, and we don't know when he's going to put it out. If not, we'll see him at the beginning of next year. But after that, when we get into November, we have this one, the Super Dragon Ball Heroes crossover banner. Now, this right here is a very special banner because 1, it's guaranteed featured, and 2, these units only come around once a year, and 3, because it is guaranteed featured, it is very hard to get units that are older on the banner. So if we will take a look here, the featured rate is 7% for the featured units, not counting the guaranteed featured slot, and 3% for the other ones. And if you'll notice here, that's why there are some good cards in here. You can see right here, I don't know if you guys know this unit specifically, but she is notoriously good. Supreme Kai of Time. If we just look right here, all allies keep +3 attack and defense 30%, chance of performing crit 12, plus chance of additional 12%, plus chance of additional 12%. So realistically, she is very, very good, and it's really, really hard to get her because of that guaranteed featured. So basically, if you see units on this banner that you want, you probably should do some summons, but thankfully, because it is guaranteed featured, you are going to probably be able to get what you want without having to spend too much. So generally for this, I would expect to spend like 250 dragon stones is kind of what I would budget for it. If you want to budget more because you like the exclusive units, that's cool too. Usually there are very good units in this, so it is something that is worth doing, but because they are exclusive, you know, you want to do it while it's here. After that, you're going to have Christmas and December stuff, which is going to be a little bit crazy because normally November would have a thank you celebration, but that thank you celebration is usually what we get in Golden Week for JP, and since we had a kind of a simultaneous celebration with Golden Week, I'm not really sure what else we'll get in November. So really all we know confirmed right now is probably just Dragon Ball Heroes. But December is Christmas stuff. So you get the Tanabata banner, which is going to be our LR Tech Gogeta. You're going to be able to get this Tanabata banner right here too. You're going to get a Divine Dragon. A little bit different than the Rising Dragon one, but the Divine Dragon Carnival, which is a double rate LR banner with a brand new featured LR. So that is going to be the perfect time of the year for people who like to kind of hunt for general pool LRs. This is a time where you want to spend on those, but unfortunately for a lot of the other people, right after that is the guaranteed step up banner, which is the best banner of the year. Don't at me. I know every year it gets more controversial, but this is seriously one of the best banners in Dokkan history. It happens every year, happens for New Year's. You can see right here, you get 5 steps and you can do it 3 rounds last year. The year before that, I think was 2 rounds, but I digress. Basically, first step, 20 stones, you get an Extreme Z awakenable character. So any of these are guaranteed. So you can get even Tech Golden Frieza, but sometimes you might end up with something like Tech Cell, which is a little less good. But after that, you get a Supreme or Extreme class leader. After that is a Super or Super type category leader. They might, again, change it. They've changed it every year a little bit, but ultimately, you're going to be getting good units, and at the very end, your 5th summon is a potential LR character guaranteed, and last year, they removed some of the older ones. So really here, I highly, highly recommend having stones ready to go for this. If you guys look right here, this was 200 stones for each set of multis. So you wanted to have at least 400 for the 2 rounds. Since this one was 3, it's a good idea to maybe prepare 600 stones by New Year's Day, because it always drops New Year's Day. So hopefully that helps you guys a little bit here. My main focus is for you guys who are free to play is this banner right here. If you have extra stones, this banner, but don't spend a ton on this one. Not this one, not that one, not that one. This one, a little, just a couple summons if you are free to play, because it is good and guaranteed features are usually very good. The Golden Week banners, sorry, not the Golden Week banners, the gosh darn freaking worldwide celebration banners. These ones right here is the other main priority. So just to recap that, Step Up banner, Divine Dragon banner, and worldwide celebration banners. Those should be the ones you're planning on if you are pay to play or you happen to buy the daily capsule, because daily capsule is a pretty good deal. Then I would also recommend doing some summons on STR Vegeta's banner, just because STR Vegeta is god tier. He's really, really good. And its banner is great, so that can also be very helpful. But I have been rambling on for quite a while. Hopefully this helps you guys. Again, this is not all set in stone, but Dokkan generally follows the same kind of pattern. Global can be a little bit wackier, but that's kind of the idea. And hopefully, again, this helps you, have a good day, a good week, a good life. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.